Have you ever felt?
Are you listening? Damn. Yeah. Yeah.
Good day. Can't seem to get the color adjusted today. Hello? It's a good day. What is going on here? It looks so nice. The color's off and I can't get it adjusted. It's so bright and shiny today. It's a long way home. That's how I feel today. It's a long way home. We get caught up in our day-to-day lives, and I'm gonna use all the wrong phrases and terms, all of them. We get so caught up in our day-to-day lives, and we get lost. And you don't just find yourself by that afternoon at 5 o'clock. You stay lost. And sometimes, I end up lost for days. And I forget what's really important. Now, the phrase of what's really important, and all of us, it has a different meaning. What's important to me is much different than what's important to you. What's important is the real question. We get lost. We lose our way. How do we find ourselves? The purpose of what I'm getting at, the point I'm getting to, is there was a post on Facebook, and somebody had purchased some items, and they were adult magazines, and the person wasn't comfortable selling these. Somebody else bought them, 25 cents a piece, and they're like, hey, you should be able to sell these things for like $25. I bought like 100 of them. I spent $25, you'll make $25. I mean, you look up the comps, and these things are selling for like $25. It's amazing. Okay? And they said, well, I'm not comfortable. So the interesting thing is, and I made a comment, and I said, making money is about making money. And then, a whole bunch of people have to throw in their 2 cents worth. And I get really confused because, I'm here to make money, buy and sell, whatever it may be. I don't have some preference, or I'm in love with something, or I don't like that thing, so I'm not going to buy it for $10 and sell it for $100 because I don't like it. I don't feel right selling that. Well, there's no nice way for me to say, gosh, you don't want to make money because of your feelings. Your feelings are in your own way, which leads me back to a video I made a very long time ago about how people get in their own way. They can't get out of their own way. They can't look at this and go, oh my gosh, I've got an opportunity here. I mean, I got 100 of these things, 25. You could potentially make anywhere from $500 to $2,500 off of a $25 purchase. And your moral compass is causing you a problem. So when these sort of topics arise, you can tell I can't even put it all together, because I'm like, well, hey, how about this? Take your moral compass down to the electric company and see if they can use that to pay your bill. Just listen, if they'll accept my moral compass as payment, just let me know. I'll be right there. I'm going to be paying my bill every month with, my feelings. Well, again, we all get lost, we get confused, or we've just always been lost. And we don't know any better. Until that morning you wake up and it all makes sense and you're just like, oh my gosh, and all the missed opportunities just come flooding back to you, and you're just sitting there going, oh my gosh, I could have done this and I could have done that, and I was at a yard sale or a thrift shop, or I was having an argument with a friend and I don't even know why I was arguing. Sometimes you end up saying things and following it up with actions. Again, most of the things I talk about, it doesn't matter whether it's in business or your relationship, your friendships, your marriage. It's all the same. It's all about the way you live and the way you choose to see clearly the good choices that can be made and the opportunities to better yourself, better the people around you. And sometimes when you want to better someone around you, you end up hurting someone else inadvertently. You know, that the whole cause and effect, or the consequences of each action. So, you know, somebody betters here and then somebody loses over here, and sometimes you're just standing there in the middle going, what do I do? Best judgment, you know, I believe I'm going to better your life with some of my crazy stories that I tell, and when in fact I may not better anyone's life, maybe I will. But my example here of leading someone by saying, hey, if you go here and you can buy X for $10 and you can sell it for $100, and I publicly broadcast this to thousands of people who are watching, do you suppose somebody's going to get hurt? I suppose a lot of somebodies are going to get hurt. That's why I really try to speak in generic terms and examples, because I don't want anybody to get hurt. I want everyone to be better. I want them to do better. I want them to be able to pick themselves up. You get down on yourself. Your life falls into a rut. You end up in a situation that seems like you can't get out of it. And sometimes those situations just simply revolve around, you just need money. You need a lot of money. But then again, a lot of money is relative to the situation that you're in. Sometimes somebody's like, gosh, if $1,000 would solve my problems. Then somebody tells me $5,000 would solve their problems. $10,000 would solve their problems. So everybody's got a different number that they need to solve their problems. And most of the time, you know, I look at it like it's simply a matter of, could you try a little harder? Could you put in a little more effort? And then people will go, try harder at what? Put in more effort for what? When you really need to make money, when you really want to make money. So then I always wonder, so is the guy that says, oh man, I need $1,000, does he really need it? Does he want it? Like, what's really going on? Somebody says, oh, I need $5,000, or, you know, my life's going to change. Well, is it going to change for the worse? I mean, is it going to make your situation better? Are you going to be in a situation where you can't pay these bills? And not to be mean, but sometimes, you know, I've had to make those choices, and you find a bill that you shouldn't have, that you can no longer pay. So the question is, do you have the ability to go and get a part-time job? Start doing some extracurricular activity, buying and selling online, buying and selling on Craigslist, buying and selling on Facebook, buying and selling. Well, I don't understand how to buy and sell. I'm not a good salesman. I can't talk to people. I've heard all of those reasons. And clearly, those reasons, those feelings that you have are debilitating. You are in your own way, and you need to fight through the pain and figure out how to go around the neighborhood and wash everybody's cars and make an extra $100, and you'll be well on your way. Oh my gosh, I'm not going to get out and wash anybody's cars. I don't wash my own car. Well, see, that's my point. You could mow everyone's yard. That's a job for teenagers. I don't know. I mean, I know a lot of very successful individuals that own their own lawn and maintenance companies, lawn and landscaping. It just always seems to me that when you get down, when you are lost and you're a long way from home, you don't make the best choices. People they get crushed. They're under a weight of 10,000 pounds, and your chest is being crushed. You're being flattened, and you can't think clearly. And sometimes you just gotta open your eyes and look around, and you may find there's a lot of excess right around you. You start with your own stuff. Sell some stuff. Sell some of your stuff on Craigslist. Sell some of your stuff on Facebook. Open up an eBay account. Sell some stuff. Right? Make a video and talk to somebody. Doesn't really make any money, but it makes you feel better. A lot of times the things that I talk about are because it's something that's happened recently, or it's been a snowball coming, chasing me. And it's hot for snowballs. So you know when it's 90 degrees outside and you've got a 10-ton snowball rolling down on you, you've probably done something wrong. Again, you're never alone. We all have problems, and we're all processing them differently. And you need to, sometimes, as hard as it is, to be able to take a step back, look at the situation and how can you fix it? How can you fix your eBay sales? Lower your prices. But you're not going to make as much money. It's funny, because you're not making any money at all until you lower those prices, get those sales ticking away. Make some adjustments personally. Look at your personal life, how you're living. What are the factors that are holding you back, keeping you down? Is someone or something telling you you can't do it? No matter what, you can. If you believe you can, you can. You can figure out a way to be better. And the point is, if you have someone in your life that's holding you back, you should take whatever it is they're saying with a grain of salt, because they're probably just mirroring their own problems onto you, their own failures, their own self-worth issues. And these are the things that people keep coming and going, I don't think you're going to be able to do it. I don't think you're going to be able to do it. You start asking why. Do they see something that you don't? Are they just being mean? What kind of a friend is it? If they're saying, I don't think you can do it, okay, well, that's why. And you may find that they don't actually know what they're talking about, and they don't have some real viable reason that you can't do it. They just don't think you can, and they don't really understand what you're trying to do. It doesn't matter whether it's in business or your personal relationships. Again, whatever it is that you're trying to do, trying to accomplish, however you're trying to be better, from just being a better person and making better decisions, climbing out of a hole, digging your way out of debt, whatever it may be. Try to lay out a clear plan and take the things that people are saying with a grain of salt. You got to clean yourself up. Stand up, stand tall. Look people right in the eye when you're talking to them. Make sure you understand everything going on around you, because it is a long way home. I'm Dave, and I'll see you